Hey YouTube, and welcome to Silent Code Dev. Welcome to day 51 of becoming a front-end developer from zero. So in this video, I'm absolutely cooked, right? From 6 a.m. to now, all I've done is just work, right? I've been working my job, second job, and when I came home, I did work. So I'm quite exhausted, and you can probably tell from how I look. Just a mess, and I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. So I say that to say that it's not to make excuses, but it's to just show you guys like what it takes to really be consistent, right? Like, because this is now 51 days counts now, right? When you don't feel like recording. Like today I don't feel like recording at all. I don't feel like recording. I don't feel like coding. I just want to go to bed. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to code because I'm so exhausted. So if you're watching this video and you have like a problem with or motivate, like you need motivation to code and stuff like that, just know that if you stay consistent, it's gonna pay off, right? Right now my schedule is crazy, so like I'm working every single day. So, and also outside of work, I have where my time goes, right? I have like other things where my time go. So family related, of course. So, and I'm like, it frustrates me because I want to like after work, I want to come home and I want to like practice JavaScript, but it's like I have family commitments and it's like, luckily it has nothing to do with kids. It's more like my parents and my siblings and helping them get their drive license. So I of course have to spend my time to teach them that. And yeah, so this month is gonna be rough for me. So yeah, I really apologize, guys, for that. But this is my journey. This is my coding path, right? So, and it's frustrating because I know I can do so much better. I know I can do so much more, and I can like really ignite this passion to greater lengths. But anyways, so as you guys can see, we had an issue here. Like this counter works, but when we go down to here, we get an issue, right? So of course it's because of this one, right? This one is totally, wait, it's not that one, it's, see, this one. So we need to actually add it here, right? So what we have is this, and let's say that we have another if. So let's say if current amount is less, not less, but like if it's equal to 1, we want to toggle class list toggle hidden, and we want to toggle amount hidden. So I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see. So I'm gonna refresh. Okay, so that worked. But we want to say not equal to, see, not greater but less or equal to 1. It's working, but I don't know why this doesn't make sense. Yeah, let's just say it's 1, right? So if current amount is equal to 1, because right now it's 1, right? We added it, so it should be 0 rather. not 1 but 0, I guess. Yes, we did it, guys. We did it. Okay. All right, so now this is working. We can increment, we can increment it. We can also decrement it. And it goes back here, right? So now we actually need to do something here because as you guys can see, it's duplicating, right? And we only want it to come once. So we need to have like an if-else statement. Like if this exists, we just want to add it here, right? So we want to add it once. So I don't know how. I know what to do in terms of like, but I don't know how to make that happen because yeah, your card and we're injecting this. So, but we need to have like an if function. But we can check, right? So I know what to do now. So if, because when we are clicking, right, we are clicking this. So we need to check if this exists in the UL, right? Because if it exists there, we don't want to add it anymore. We just want to increment the number. I think it's something like that. Let's see. So we have to check the item container. So if item container or item, yes, if item exists, but we want to do it once, right? If item exists, because if we don't have this, it's gonna duplicate, right? So because if item already exists, it's not gonna put it back in, right? This is only gonna happen once, I hope. Yes, it worked. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. So if item exists, we want it to come once, and then we want to get the current amount, and that's what I need to get, guys. Because right now the current amount is here, but it's not, because we're only getting the, I'm only getting this one. So how do I get the current amount from here? But we need to get the amount because we are changing the amount text content here. So we need to get the amount, right? That's what makes sense because amount text content equals current amount, right? So the amount text content will be updated. So we need to get the amount here, but it's gonna be like an object, right? So if I say text content, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, because this is like a loan, which is weird because we're getting the number, but why are we doing this? Well, that is the price. Also the price here, guys, needs to come span, right? This needs to be the price. So the price needs to be, so we need to multiply the price with the current amount. All right, that's how it should be calculated. Obviously it's not gonna work because it's not being updated, right? So I think like we need to make like a calculation, like when we click here, we need to do it here. So I think so we need to do this thing here, right? So if increment is clicked, yeah, we can just do like this. Yeah, we can say amount content. So I have no idea if that's gonna work, but let's check. Yeah, it says null because it's not a number. Yeah, it still says null. So we're doing something wrong. Yeah, we already have number there, so we just need amount content. I know I'm doing something wrong, guys. I know I'm doing something wrong. So, because I know we need to check for this, right? And if this is, we want to update current amount, we want to assign it to, yeah, I mean, this is what we want to do. That is what I want to do. But why does it say null? There's like no value. Okay, so what if I say just this? Okay, what if I say current amount? That's also not working. What if I just say current amount? Says null too. Amount. Oh. Yeah, but it's not being updated, man. It's not being updated. So, so that is the issue I have, guys. I need to figure out how I can get the value updated. Because right now it's not being updated, right? Because we are clicking. But when I click, how do I tell? Because we have it in a variable, right? Maybe I need to like put it here, and I mean we can return current amount, I guess. Return. We return the value. We can use it here, right? So when we click, so every time we click plus or minus, it's gonna be returned. That should work. No, this is not working. Let me see. Okay, I thought that worked, but clearly not. Okay, so I thought that worked. It didn't work. because we have if item is true, else if item or else no. Oh my god. Yeah. So if item, yeah, this also doesn't make sense because we're checking it for I want to check if it exists. Equals item. Yeah. So I don't know how to check for that, guys. So if item, I guess we need to get the entire thing, right? But it is that one. It is this. This is what we're getting. So if eTarget class list, no. Alright, so we're gonna figure out how to do this. Again, guys, another short video. I'm so sorry. But we managed to figure this out. I know it's not a big thing, but... So in the next video, hopefully, we're gonna do way more. It's so unfortunate that I have to, but if I'm gonna keep this going, I sometimes have to make the videos very short because my days are crazy. This is not an excuse, by the way, but it's part of the journey. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys want to follow my journey, please comment, like, and subscribe. I do appreciate every like. I do appreciate every single subscribers and likes. So my goal is to make this, right? And I'm telling you guys, like, as soon as my schedule loosens up a bit, because it will loosen up, I'm gonna go all in on this. But right now, it's just too much. So yeah, peace.